give you extra cheese. What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. I post videos every week, or at least I try to. So this week's video, or today's video, is another Songs of the Week. I have been so absent with these over the last few weeks, and I explained in my last video, the Q&A video, during Christmas break, my entire family was here. I had an uncle here from Japan. Everything was crazy busy with the holidays, and so I just didn't have any time to film and sit down and do this. But luckily for me, there's been a ton of new music released in the last few weeks, and I am super excited to talk to you guys about it. I will link down below my Spotify playlist for all of the Songs of the Weeks. Basically, I have a playlist with all the songs that I've discussed, and I also have a playlist of all of my videos from YouTube that I've done, so I will link that down below as well. Feel free to follow me on Spotify. Always listen to music, so definitely check that out. And follow me on all my social media. Let's be friends, let's chat about music and whatever else you want to talk about. Let's just get right into the video. Okay, so the first song that I am coming at you with is by Kamiya Kibo. I'm super excited for her album to come out. It comes out in like 3 days. No, wait, is today the 11th? Today's the 11th, so it comes out tomorrow. It comes out the 12th. Got my days mixed up. So it comes out tomorrow, and I'm really excited to hear her album. I didn't think I would be this excited to hear somebody from Fifth Harmony, but she's released quite a few jams, and I'm excited to really hear what else she has. But this song she released a few weeks ago, it's called Real Friends.
I'm just looking for some real friends. All they ever do is let me down. Every time I let somebody in, and then I find out what they're all about. I'm just looking for some real friends. Wonder where they're all hiding out. I'm just looking for some real friends. Gotta get up out of this town.
So that is Real Friends by Kamiya Kibo. It honestly couldn't have come at a more perfect time for me. I relate to this song so much because at this point in my life, after I graduated college, it's like I didn't lose my friends, but you know, it's different. I'm not living with my best friends, and you know, I don't get to wake up in the morning and go into their room and say, let's go get coffee, let's go do this. Like, it's just kind of weird. And so this song came out, and I at first was like, okay, whatever, and then it came up, like it's on my playlist, and so like when I listen to music in my car, I just put it on shuffle, and it came up, and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about this song. And I have been obsessed ever since, and now I listen to it like 5 times a day. I think it's really chill. I kind of like what she's saying. Like, I'm just looking for some friends who are not gonna let me down. I just think it's an interesting song, and like I said, I relate to it, and gotta get up out of this town. Like, I'm ready to move out. I'm ready to, you know, start a new life somewhere, start a new adventure in a new city, meet a bunch of new people, and that's just kind of where I am right now in my life. So I relate to it a lot, but it's really chill. I love the guitar. It's crazy because like it's so different from Havana, which is like been the #1 song for the last few weeks. It's so different, but the guitar is the best part of the song. And then the little like interlude in the beginning, in the middle, like right after her chorus, is just really good. So I'm super excited for her album to come out tomorrow. So we'll see, and maybe I'll do like, in the next Songs of the Week, I'll do maybe like a mini review, or like, I don't know, maybe I'll put a new song on the list. We'll see. Okay, so my next song is Suffer by Charlie Puth. I actually have Charlie Puth on this week twice, because, actually I think he's on here 3 times. 3 times! Clearly I've been obsessed with him recently. But this song is called Suffer. It's from his last album, 9-track Mind, and his only album, I guess. And recently I just like kind of discovered it. Somebody was like, you should really take a listen to Charlie Puth's whole album because it's really good. So I gave it a listen, and I heard the song, and obviously I'm obsessed.
Girl, I can't lie, I'm just a sucker for a cold-hearted lover. You make me suffer, you make me suffer.
Y'all, if you're not listening to Charlie Puth, what are you doing? His songs are so good. They're like sexy, and especially this one. They're just like kind of gritty and they're in there, and I just really love it. Like, not only is he a pop artist that can be played on the radio, but he has some really cool dynamic songs like this one. I think this is a really good song. His voice is just like butter on the record, and it is just, it's just really good. And I don't know, I'm somebody that like really loves his voice. And so if you can appreciate, you know, the tone of his voice, then definitely take a listen, because he's got some real bops on his album. And the next song that I'm going to be talking about is Sober by G-Eazy. And again, Charlie Puth. I know I didn't want to do them back to back, but like in the order that I have them in my list, it makes sense. So this one is also really, really good. This is actually G-Eazy's song. So it's on G-Eazy's album, and it features Charlie Puth.
I tell her get naked. I regret this when I'm sober. But every shot I'm getting closer, getting closer. Is it true that 80 proof is the reason I'm with you? Oh, I know that I regret this when it's over.
By G-Eazy and Charlie Puth. Once again, Charlie Puth's got that voice of butter. It just flows so well. I don't know if he wrote the chorus or if G-Eazy wrote the chorus, but it perfectly goes with the song and the beat in the background. And G-Eazy's voice sounds great on the rap. Obviously, you can see I don't know the G-Eazy part. I'd love to learn it, though. I have to listen to raps like 1,000,000,001 times to learn a rap. So, I don't know that part yet, but the chorus is just so, so good. And the riffs, and I don't know, I just like, it's interesting. I like what he's saying, like, when I'm sober, I'll regret this, you know? And I feel like everybody's sort of been in that position. Obviously, if you're over the age of 21. And I don't know, I just think it's a cool song. I just really, really enjoy it. And I'm really surprised that this is not being played on the radio. Like, out of all the songs that I've talked about, this one is so surprising to me because it's such a radio hit. Because people know who G-Eazy is, people know who Charlie Puth is, people can sing along to the chorus. Like, I don't know, it's just super surprising to me. Alright, next song that I'm coming at you with is Finesse by Bruno Mars, and he did a remix of this song with Cardi B, and oh my god, I cannot say enough about Cardi B in the beginning. And hang on, I'm just gonna play it because I don't even want to talk about it.
Drop top Porsche, rolling on my wrist, diamonds up and down my chain. It's like, hey, flexing on the ground like, hey, it's the new dawn.
Okay.
Right, I get tripping in finesse. It don't make no sense. I get tripping in finesse. You know what you know.
Live in October with my mom. It was her Christmas present last year, and he honestly puts on such an amazing show. At first I didn't really like want to go. I'm just like not a huge Bruno Mars fan, and you know, of course I know his hits, anything that was on the radio. So I was like, okay, you know, I know enough songs to go and like enjoy the concert, but I'm just not a huge fan, and my mom's a huge fan. And so I took a listen to his new album, or his last album, and I kind of was like bored by it. Like the first time I listened to it, I kind of was like, this is nothing special. Like 24 karat gold is great, and that's what I like, and I knew that's what I liked before everyone heard it on the radio, and I was like, everyone needs to listen to this song, and everybody was like, no, like, it's Bruno Mars, like, and then it was a huge hit. That was the only other song on the album that I liked, and then I took another listen to the album before the concert, and I was like, okay, I really like Chunky, I really like Finesse, I really like Versace on the Floor, like, so after I took another listen, I kind of was like, alright, I do like the album. Like, he has a lot of really good jams on the album, and this is one of them. I like this version even better than the original. Like, Finesse is really good, and it's got that whole 90s vibe, which, like, I love the 90s and everything involved in it. And it already had that whole 90s vibe and the whole 90s sound and sound effects, like a little pop. But then he adds Cardi B, who I'm a huge fan of right now, and she blows it out of the water. And, like, it's a short rap part in the beginning, but she's in the whole music video, and girl, if you haven't seen the music video, what are you doing? It is so good. They're in all 90s clothes, and the whole set is all 90s and colors and like all that stuff, and it's based off of a 90s show that I can't remember what it's called right now. Oh, what is it called? There was like a music show, like a TRL in the 90s, where performers would come on and perform and sing their music, and basically the whole music video is him reenacting that from the 90s, and obviously he wasn't around then, so it's just like a really interesting concept, and I love the way he took the whole thing and, you know, incorporated everything from the 90s in it. Not only the music, but the video and, you know, the clothing, and just he went all for it. And he directed the music video, which is really, really cool. So, I don't know, this is just a song that needs to be played on the radio, and it needs to be on your playlist, and you just need to jam out to it, especially if you're a 90s kid like I am. You're gonna absolutely love it. You're gonna be obsessed. Alright, so the next song I'm coming at you with is a little atypical for me. It's called All the Stars by Kendrick Lamar and SZA. I don't typically listen to songs that are strictly by rappers like this, but SZA sings on it in the chorus, and it was on a New Music Friday playlist, I think last week, and I was like, oh, I'm really liking this. All the Stars by Kendrick Lamar and SZA. Honestly, it's a jam, really. Like I said, this is not something that I would typically go for, and when I saw their names on the New Music Friday, I kind of was like, I don't know, not really like what I'm gonna listen to, but I'll give it a shot. And I turned it on, and I was so surprised by what the song sounded like. Not only is the background music really good, it's not too heavy, but I like the song, I like the words. All the stars are, I think it's closer, let's hope it's closer. All the stars are closer, and once again, I obviously don't know the Kendrick Lamar rap, but definitely something I want to learn because I'm really into the song. Again, super surprised it's not being played on the radio. Please play something other than Shawn Mendes and, you know, Justin Bieber. Like, I want to hear songs like this. This is a hit. Like, and I don't know why it's not being played. It just deserves more recognition. Alright, so my last song is called Oh Lordy by Younger. When I first saw the title of the song, I was like, I hope this is not like a religious song. Like, personally, it's just not what I'm into. I don't really listen to praise music and things like that. I know people do, but not my thing. But I gave it a shot, and I'm so glad I did because it is so good, and it's one of my favorite songs that I'm listening to right now, and it's by a group called Younger, who I've never heard of before, personally, but I'm definitely going to check out the rest of their stuff. By Younger. Honestly, it's so good, right? Like, it's so good. And again, like, this is sort of like an EDM, or like a soft EDM. It's not super intense. It's something that anybody could listen to and jam out to. And I love finding new artists like this. And like I said, I was totally thrown off by the name. I thought it was going to be like really weird and I don't know. And then I heard it and like, it's not super in your face. Like, he says oh lordy quite a few times, but it's not so exaggerated. Like, a lot of the times it's like kind of like faded in the background, so you don't really hear it too much. But it's not like crazy. And I totally see this song being played on a commercial or being played in a movie trailer. Sorry, y'all. I don't know what happened. I don't know if my camera died or whatever, but it just like stopped recording. So I had to adjust, so I might be in a little bit of a different position. But anyway, so I was talking about Oh Lordy and Younger, and like I said, the song title totally threw me off. I didn't think it was going to be a song like that, but it's honestly so bomb, so good, such a jam. I'm honestly surprised it's not being played on the radio or anything like that. And like I said, I could totally see it in a movie trailer or a commercial because it's just that good. Like, when I listen to the beginning of the song, all I see is like adventure on the screen, love, like they will go places they've never been before, like, and this song is just like playing, and that's like all I can imagine. I just totally see everything with this song, and like I just feel like I could be in a movie theater and like, you know what I mean? And it's like they didn't know that this would happen. They didn't know they would find love. And then, ooh, Lordy, like, plays. I don't know. Okay, so now we are at the end of the video for the throwback song of the week. And I lied before. I said I was going to put Charlie Puth on this playlist 3 times because I was going to play his version of this song because he recently recorded a version of this for Spotify. And so I was going to put that version on. But then I decided, you know what, I'm going to go with the original because I love the original. And this is one of the most like underrated songs from the early 2000s, and I think people forget about it way too easily, and it just like deserves to be like up there, you know? So the song that I'm going to be playing is I Don't Want to Know by Mario Winans. You're probably like, who the hell is that? But when you hear the song, you're going to be like, oh, duh.
I don't wanna know if you're playing me, keep it on the low, 'cause my heart can't take it anymore.
Don't wanna let you go, and I don't wanna let you leave. Can't say I didn't let you breathe. Gave you extra cheese.
Come on, put you in an SUV.
Moment of silence. He gave you extra cheese, you know? It's just like, what? I'm obsessed with that song. I don't wanna know if you play me, keep it on the low. And what an interesting concept for a song. Like, most of the time, it's like, I caught you cheating, and like, I'm gonna mess you up, and we're done, and this is it. But this song, he's saying, I found out that you were cheating, and I just don't wanna know about it. We're just gonna continue on in our relationship, because I don't wanna know about it. Don't tell me about it, don't tell me his name. I don't really care. Whatever. And then, you know, the whole rap comes in, and he's saying, like, don't say I didn't let you breathe, you know, I'm not gonna let you leave because, like, you know, we're in this relationship together, we're gonna work at it. I mean, I'm assuming that's what it is. I'm hoping it's not like, I'm never gonna let you go. Hopefully not. I just like the song, and it's so underrated, and people forget about this song so easily. And I used to get Mario and then Mario Winans, who this song is by, confused, but they're actually 2 different guys. But it's funny because they both had one-hit wonders at the time, so God. So it's interesting to see, you know, that this song hasn't really, like, at the time it was good, and at the time it was, people knew it, but like I feel like people still forget about it, and I hate when people forget about certain songs that are really, really good. And what's cool about this song is that it's still hip-hop and R&B, but it's such a chill hip-hop that anybody can listen to it, anybody can jam out to it, because the song is so slow. And the way the song starts, it just starts with the ooze. Like, it starts off so good. And I just, like, have only good things to say about this song, and it's worth, like, putting on your playlist or putting on your throwback playlist to, you know, hear every once in a while. Alright guys, so that is it for my Songs of the Week number 6. I am so excited. We are creeping up to that 10, and hopefully if I can start to get a video out every week, we will get to that 10 in just a month or so. So that is really exciting for me. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and give this video a thumbs up if you liked any of this music or you learned a new song. And if there's anything that you think I should be listening to, or you have any suggestions for things that I might like, leave them down in the comments below, and I will definitely read them and check them out. Like I said before, follow my Spotify playlist and follow me on Spotify, because you could find out these songs before I even make this video, because they're on my, you know, everyday playlist. And I'm always adding to it, and I'm always listening to something. So definitely give that a listen. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!